Hello, Caitlin. I promised I'd get you a drawing recording video, so I'll do that now. As I've stated many times in the past, if you can draw basic circles and basic shapes, you can draw a pony. This is a pony tutorial, so I guess I'll do that. Next one, I'll teach you how to draw the weird Minecraftian figures I do, if you want. If not, that's fine too. It is fine too. Kind of want to start right here. First thing you want to do is sketch out a circle. Doesn't have to be a perfect circle. We all know my circles are not perfect. So, you want the circle. Hard to do through a camera. Okay. Once you got your circle, you wanna sketch out where you wanna place your ear. And normally I have mine over to the kind of like in that area, because we all know the neck connects right around in these parts. Next, what you want to do is you want to kind of follow the basic curve of your circle and start sketching out your muzzle. Now, there are many ways to do muzzles. We're doing a mare, so hers is going to be a lot more curvy than the stallions, which kind of tend to go straight like that. Give me a second to erase that. It's going to take up my drawing space. Possibly. Let's see, we've got our head. Let me zoom out a bit here. Yeah, put in the indentation of the ear a little early. Okay, you got your curve of the cheek area. So right here between the cheek, you want to start the outside of your neck. Now, we're not getting into details right now, so I'll just put the other line of the neck there. Another thing you want to do, you want to map out where you want your eyes. You can do any kind of eyes, really, Caitlin. I just kind of like the big, ovally Minecraft type eyes, because I normally associate my ponies with Minecraft, you know? Of course, you know that. My boys, man. Gotta have the boys. Mark out where you want your mouth to be. Your nostril. Let's make this one a Pegasus, so I can actually get into the body details too for you. Instead of just a head, where if it were just a head, I'd just make her a unicorn. So moving on down here, you want to kind of map out her rib cage and her pelvis. I like that word, pelvis. Starting with the back, you kind of want to get a nice dip in her back, and then create like another, kind of like a hill almost, on her pelvis. And it's fairly round around the pelvis, as you know. On the front, you just kind of want to make a little straight curve around the rib cage, just a little bit. Now, I always have fun with this part. It really annoys the crap out of me. You want to try and make it kind of a straightish line towards the pelvis here. But you want to curve it because, you know, they've got their stomach there. Once you got the curve of the stomach in, though, you can kind of make it straight. Be sure to keep your first sketches light, by the way, Caitlin. I've done this for a while, as you know, so I can darken in and do whatever. Oh crap, I'm not gonna have enough room for the legs. See, there's the edge of my paper. I might not have enough room to do the legs, but that's okay, because hooves and legs are very easy. I might just draw those over here. I'll also get into main details for you, if you want me to. Okay, on the body, you might want to sketch out where you want her wing. I'll get into how to draw wings in another video for you. But just map out where you want her wing. We kind of want that dip a little more there. And the thing that I do with wings is in the show, they're just little nubs. And they kind of are flat to the body like a 2D figure. I kind of like to raise my wings a little bit, so you can tell that they're folded against the body and raising up, because the wings are a little generally larger than the body. You have to hold the pony weight, you know? Yeah. Oh, let's try and get a back leg here. Okay. Back legs are a little complicated, because you've got this little curve here that kind of signifies as your pony's ankle. And you just want to bring that down and... Oh, maybe. Nope. That's way too straight for a pony leg. They're supposed to curve out like this, or... Yeah, kind of out like that. So let me fix my drawing error real quick. And this is just a basic sketch, so this won't take long depending on how determined you are. For the other half of her hip, let's just call it the hip, you kind of want to... You can round this a little more, but I kind of like to get a bit of a L shape there, or flattened C shape, and then get it pretty thin there, and then I start to take the form of the leg and the hoof down there. We don't... Well, her leg would generally be a little longer than that, because you know how I like my long-legged ponies. I think we're gonna bring the back leg. No, we'll do the back leg as soon as we get this one done. Shoulders. Now, I have fun with shoulders, because I need them for that kind of pose. So generally what I do for shoulders is sometimes I make an oval, but usually I kind of follow like a human structure for shoulders. Paper, please. And I kind of go straight, make kind of like a flat shape there. Now ponies don't go straight down. I mean, they could, but it would look real crappy. Normally, when you have to do a pony doing her leg in this sort of vertical position here, you would generally have to curve the hoof and leg and make it kind of thin at the... I'm trying to look over the camera here. Make it thinnish at the knee. Thank you. Then you kind of want to make it a little thicker there. And then fill in for your shoulder. And we'll just bring in that background leg. Bring it in. Right like that. Okay, I think you can see that the legs are never generally straight. They've always got a curve to them, because you need stability for your pony. I might have made this leg a little too long, so. Paper, please. So, there we go. There we go. And let's fix. Do not worry about that picture. Just not notice it was there. Okay, let's go back to the top of our pony's head. Still trying to do this through a camera. My dinky ass phone that no one knows about. Hee. Sometimes for ears, I kind of like to do like a dip there, because normally I just put a swoop of hair right there, because it kind of just to cover part of the ear anyways. But her ears. But that's totally up to you. Totally up to you. Let's zoom in on her. Let's fail zoom in on her eye. I can't change options right now because I'm recording. Oh no. Let's do it this way. Her eye. Now, you can do eyes, as I said, any way you want. You can try to do the traditional show egghead, big poofy eyelash style. You can try to do the Celestia Sun Tyrant style. You can try to do the Minecraft circular eye that I tend to do. Or you could just have little weird chibi eyes. But I'm just going to stick with my eyes that I normally do. As I said, it's totally up to you. I'll probably give you an eye chart tomorrow or something. Generally, I add 3 eyelashes, which again is totally up to you. I add 3 on the top and normally 2 on the bottom. I can't see that very well because of the freaking shadow in this room. There you go. You can kind of see that a little better. And for the iris, it's normally just an oval right there. I'll get into details on the inside of the eyes later. Maybe, because sometimes I do the highlight and the coloring in of the, of the pupil, but other times I don't. We're going to have a neutral expression, so we're just going to have a simple eyebrow there. Might have made her muzzle a little too thin, but more feminine that way. Neck's a little thick, so let me curve the neck just a little bit. Yeah, with female ponies, the neck is a little more curvy and a little more elegant than the stallions. So, yeah, there. So, the ear and the neck connect. There you go. Alright, what kind of hairdo do we want for this young pony? This young pony lady? Young pony lady here. Just sketching out a basic hair design here. You know what? Caitlin, let's make Trinity. Let's make Trinity. Alright, Trinity's hair. Your hair. We've always got a little loop that comes here. Now, you don't have to do a loop. I kind of like doing the loop when it begins, kind of like here. Which, by the way, you do have. You may not notice it, but you do have. You have this little loop by your ear in real life, and it's kind of cute. I add the loop there anyways, but it's a nice feature. Your Trinity's hair kind of swoops in front of her eye. Kind of like that. Then it kind of goes upward. I am looking at a freaking Trinity picture from your I Stand Alone comic because You know what? In all honesty, I think it would be better if I made your hair kind of go down instead of up, because going up kind of makes you look like a guy, and it's a little more difficult. Not that far away from your head, though. Not that far away from your head. Jeez. You're not a baka, Caitlin. Yeah, the hair process is... Ugh. I hate coming up with hairdos. That's why I just steal hairdos from the guys. But no, your hairdo is totally original. The guys, I just stole from their Minecraft skins and modified it for ponies. If you could say that. There. That looks a little better. Should you have like a little... That's true. Sorry, I'm like... Dude, I keep changing everyone's hair. I'm not sticking with a simple style for everyone's hair anymore. It's like... it's like I can't decide on a hairstyle to stick with. Because I've changed ties like 30 different times. Because I don't know whether to stick with the basic swoop, or kind of make it a little spiky and messy, or longer, or shorter, or... Back to your pony. Your braid. I do have a pattern for your braid. But first, I'll get to that. First, let's sketch it out. Your braid, always seems to kind of end up in... I'm trying to mirror everything because it always ends up in this area where your little ponytail flump does, your, the ends of your hair, or your mane, your beautiful mane. Oh, by the way, if you ever have tailbone straight, so the tailbone generally comes straight out and droops down here, straight out. Enough about the tail for now. I have a basic pattern for your braid. Your braid has 5 bumps, or strands. Is it bumps? I don't know. It's if I ever 4. It's 5. Just, you know, long, beautiful Katniss Everdeen braid here. And then we just... do that little mess. I would put a cutie mark, but I can get copyrighted by Hasbro. So I don't do cutie marks anymore. But if I did, you'd probably have like a bow and arrow or something. There you go, your stick bow and arrow. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. Trinity is a very elegant pony. She's a badass motherfucker, but she's still elegant, as she's one with the forest and everything, as you know. I think we've got our basic leg structure back. Ugh, excuse me. I got something caught in my throat, so... Going into details. Let's do your wings, alright, hun? Now, once again, you can do wings any way you like. As long as you find good references. And trust me, my references were not good references. They were a pain in the ass to figure out. But anyways, normally when I start with wings, I kind of get like the... you know, where the wing bends, you've got that layer of feathers. And then I just add 1 or 2 or 3 wings right there. Just this little spare wing here, because wings are not generally neat. And then I can make a smaller wing, bigger wing, a slightly smaller wing, and there, and just add a couple couple extra wings in there. So there you go. You've got your wing. And sometimes I just add that feather line in there. I think we're almost done with your basic first lesson sketch, Caitlin. Oh, you want to get rid of this line. Have that a little too dark, I'm sorry. Be sure not to erase her stomach. Making you look at her face when I'm trying to show you how to freaking fix her stomach. Caitlin? I mean, Katie? Caitlin, yeah. You want to erase part of her neck that's obscured by your braid. Just have the little folds of your braid there. Erase this part of her cranium. Now, generally, when it comes to hair, I normally have it have a gap right there where the eye would be. But since the eye is a little further down than, or the hair is a little further up than I normally put, we don't need that gap. I'm gonna give you a smiley because I feel like putting a smiley on you. Let's go with your tail. Now, I always make the tails kind of swoop and come in between the back legs. It's kind of what I did for Macabre and Trinity and the guys. They just have short little tails. They're like that. It's funny. They're like, why do we have short tails? And I'm like, well, you're guys. You don't want long, flowing tails, do you? Yes, actually we do. Oh, well, tough. Trinity's tail's very simple. I mean, a lot of the tails are simple. Trinity's is one of the simpler ones, because, well, the only reason your tail's simple and the only reason your hair's in a braid is because I couldn't really think of a general design for your mane and tail. So I just decided to kind of give you an elegant yet slightly messy, swoopy tail. I like it, in my opinion. I'm not going to show you how to color in this episode. I might actually make this into a freaking drawing series and post it on YouTube. But, and then, whenever you're ready to get dark, and you just go back and erase all your guidelines and outlines, which my pencil's too big to do. I wish I knew where my needed eraser was, but I don't, because I had to clean my room, and then all my stuff went missing. So, there you go. I probably went a little too fast, and if I did, I'm sorry, but, you know, you can always pause this video. Yeah. Oh, I forgot. Blushies. Trinity's always got these little blush on her cheeks. Because she's, like I said, feminine, but, you know what? No, if, Caitlin, instead of making that curvy, I was looking at my other style that, it's more, it's still kind of curvy, but it's kind of a very sharp curve, kind of almost like an oval. There you go. There's your eye designs there. If you don't want to use show style, my style, Celestia style, or anime style, if you can actually attempt that. But yeah, I'm just shading in a couple parts. Oh, another thing, don't forget this little notch in the ears. I've done that plenty of times, and people always ask me, "Where's the notch in the ear? You left out her notch." Oh my god, I'm gonna go tell Notch that you left out him in the ear of the pony. I'm like, all right, weirdos. Trinity or Caitlin. Trinity is an alicorn. I'm teaching you how to draw horns real quick. It's fairly simple. I mean, it's just a basic cone shape. It's a very fat cone shape. Horns are not that fat. Okay. Depending on the age of the pony, the horns can vary from size to size. There you go. Alicorn. Alicorn Trinity. Alright, Dad's coming, so I've got to go. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you in How to Draw Characters. Yes, new series. Alright, see you later, Caitlin. Enjoy Trinity. Yay. Bye.